Alagang Amoso, Associated Marine Officers and Seamen's Union of the Philippines. Ang programang para sa mga Filipino seafarers at kanilang pamilya. Maghahatid ng impormasyon, magbibigay ng inspirasyon, at tatalakay sa kanilang mga sitwasyon, kalagayan at iba pang mga pangangailangan. Alagang Amoso. Kasama si Camille Simbulan dito sa Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Magandang araw po at nandito po tayo muli sa Alagang Amosup, ang serbisyo publiko sa radyong hatid ng Associated Marine Officers and Seamen's Union of the Philippines o Amosup at ng Radyo Pilipinas World Service. Sa programang ito ay pinag-uusapan po natin ang iba't ibang programs and welfare services ng Amosup para sa mga miyembro at dependents ng ating unyon. At syempre, nag-feature din tayo ng mga natatanging marino na maaaring magbahagi ng kanilang mga inspiring stories at journey at sea. Shout out po sa lahat ng members and dependents ng Amosup na nakatutok sa atin ngayong araw. At syempre, I'm very privileged to have with me ang napakaganda na Coms Deputy po ng Amosup na si Miss Lara San Juan. Hi, Miss Lara.
Hello, good afternoon, good morning.
Good day. Good day, mate.
Yes.
Yan, at syempre, kasama natin, mapalad tayong makasama ngayong araw ang dalawang na talaga namang very successful active seafarers na masasabi natin na Amosup babies. Bakit ba Amosup babies, Miss Lara?
Malalaman natin.
Okay, so kasama natin si Third Engineer J.M. Hieras.
Magandang araw po sa mga tagapakinig natin.
At si Third Engineer Alvin Aquido.
Hello po sa lahat ng mga viewers. Good morning.
Ayan, welcome po to Alagang Amosup. Okay, so Miss Lara, ano ba yung common denominator nila?
Ang common denominator nila ay pareho silang MAP alumnus at pareho din silang active seafarer.
Yes. Okay, so ano bang batch nyo? Third engineer JM and third engineer.
I came from batch of class 2014. So I graduated from year 2014.
And kayo naman po?
So, me naman is from class 2015.
Okay, so medyo bago-bago pa. Ay, hindi magte-10 years.
Medyo, 10 years anniversary namin this year.
Happy anniv to your batch.
Yeah, thank you po.
Bagong isang dekada.
Yes! Bonggang-bonggang party siguro yan sa MAAP. Shoutout niyo naman si Vice Admiral Santos.
Good day po, Sir Vice Admiral Santos and kay Dr. Oka. At sa lahat po ng officers and also the other members of Amosup.
Ayan.
Plus the dependents.
Yes. Okay, so ngayon naman alamin natin yung storya ng buhay nyo bilang mga Pilipinong mandaragat. Okay, so paano ba nag-start yung journey?
So, yung sa akin, medyo mahaba-haba yung start niya kasi after I graduated high school, I took up a maritime course from a different institution in Manila dahil lang sa uniform.
Okay.
So medyo mababaw kasi yung sa school na yon, yung maritime course lang yung puting uniform. Ayoko magsuot ng gray. Ayoko magsuot ng gray uniform kasi parang mukhang teacher yung uniform.
Okay.
So sabi ko, I'm gonna take this course kasi puti. Tapos hindi ko alam yung pinasok ko. Nagulat ako na may mga subjects na ba't ako nag-aaral ng utility jobs, ng blue-collar jobs? I'm gonna be graduating from a bachelor's degree, tapos bigla ako nagka-carpenter jobs. So, after nun, I've almost finished that course, kulang ng shipboard, but I stopped kasi I have other redirections during that time. Pero nung 2010, I decided to go back in school to take the other course, to take the engineering course. Sa MAAP naman. Because they offered the scholarship for the whole course plus the sponsorship. So there's a bigger advantage if you're a graduate of MAAP compared if mag-aral ka sa Manila School, kahit na yung school sa Manila. Then yun, so nagtuloy-tuloy na. After I graduated, may unforeseen circumstances uli. So, nagstay ako with Amosup and MAAP with Vice Admiral and Doc. I stayed there for around 4 to 5 years working on a land-based career. Then, out of nowhere, nag-decide ako uling maging active seafarer. Yung advantages that I had from MAAP, medyo hindi ko nagamit dahil I stopped. So, I started again as in a lower position. I started again as a wiper for one contract, nag-pandemic. So, I stayed there for 12 months, which is both good and bad because after one contract as a rating, hindi na ako nag-oiler, hindi na nag-able seafarer engine, hindi nag-fitter and all. I skipped na from wiper diretso sa fourth engineer. Tapos after that one, naging third engineer din on the same company, the company where Alvin is with now. Then, so for some unforeseen circumstances, I had the chance to transfer to the cruise industry.
So yung unang barko mo, anong...
My first ship is a cargo ship.
Okay.
When I was a cadet, that's 2000 kopong. So that's 2013.
Okay.
I joined the Japanese fleet for a small cargo ship, bulk carrier. Then I was a wiper on a container ship. Then I was a fourth engineer again on a general cargo ship, a bulk carrier. Then a third engineer on a big general cargo carrier. Then ngayon, I'm a third engineer on a cruise ship.
Cruise naman. So, si third engineer, Alvin naman. So, ano naman yung naging experience mo?
So, same kami ni Jake. Hindi naman same, pero mahaba ba rin yung
May
journey
paglipat
ko.
din ba
Yeah.
ng vessel?
Actually, before entering sa maritime industry, galing na akong military, so different academy.
Okay.
In that time, parang nagkaroon ng problema. So, na-stop ako ng 1 year, but since I have military background, I became a security officer first sa mga establishment, mga condos. So, after that, sabi ko, parang wala tayong magiging movement dito kasi syempre mahirap nga yung buhay, di ba? And I need my pride back, parang ganon. So sabi ko, mag-take sana ako ng PNPA. But sa requirements nila, wala nakalagay doon is bawal yung galing na sa ibang academy. So I decided, why not pasukin ko lang yung maritime. So I took MAAP exam.
Entrance exam.
So yun, tuloy-tuloy na. So until now, nakaano na ako. So, and luckily din, during that time, nakakuha din ako ng sponsorship. So, after graduation, at OGT, is tuloy-tuloy na rin yung career ko as sa industry. So, recently, kasi na-pirate nga ako ni JM, nakalipat ako ng ibang company. So, until now, so I'm still a third engineer, hoping na ma-promote din for second engineer. Yun. So now, from bulk carrier, sa contract ko ngayon, maging container naman. So, gano'n.
Okay. So, di ba kasi Miss Lara, napansin natin yun talaga yung advantage ng pagiging graduate ng MAAP.
Yes.
No? Yung opportunities.
Yes.
Tsaka iba yung training nila. Di ba
Iba yung
nakanood tayo
training.
ng mga graduation nila?
Especially like may shipboard training, there's an actual ship na talagang, there's also simulator na talagang actual kayong, ano ba yung eksena nyo when you
yes.
So talagang big advantage for you.
Actually, nandun na yung nung binibigyan na talaga ng MAAP yung basic na kailangan mo in preparation after graduation nga. So, it's up to us kung paano namin ipapalaguin, kung paano namin i-build up yung knowledge, skill, tsaka yung leadership na rin.
Right.
So, ganun. So, malaking tulong talaga yung MAAP for us na nag-graduate. Not just the sponsor na given talaga, but the learnings, parang ganun, on how they develop us, how MAAP develop us as a leader. Parang
Yeah,
ganun.
well-rounded
So,
kasi.
well-rounded talaga.
Especially sa engineers, may workshop skills tayo na center. We have ship on land, which is the vessel training center, plus the AMSUP training ship, Kapitan Felix Oca, and now we have the Kapitan Gregory Oca, which we're humble and proud that we have those training ships kasi it's an advantage and not all schools here in the country has it. So pag nakipagsabayan tayo with the other nationalities, which of course the other nationalities have their own training ships, tanggapin na natin na medyo may swell off yung schools nila doon. And they have the resources also. Sa atin kasi medyo mahirap mag-shipbuilding pa rin dito sa country natin. Kaya medyo mahirap din mag-produce ng training ship. So, prepared kami. Especially now that I'm on a cruise ship na medyo iba. Iba yung built ng mga ships. And MAAP is so advanced up to the point that we have robotics classes na we're ready kasi we have, for example, sa cruise ship, we have a robot that we call na cleaner ng mga windows. So we have a robot cleaner. So remote control 'yun. So for maintenance, since engineer ako, for maintenance and its operation kasi iba yung nag-operate. Pero for the maintenance and all, medyo familiar na kami, which is an advantage.
Tsaka iba talaga yung mga, di ba pag nandun tayo, yung tindig ng mga kadete.
Yes. Talagang,
Tas English pa, English.
di, parang ramdam mo pag andyan na sila.
Oo.
Tas English speaking.
Oo, tsaka very disciplined and very reliable. Whenever we have collaborations, talagang yung results-oriented, action-oriented na pag mga MAAP cadets, no? Ay,
Yes.
very proud.
Bawal magtagalog.
Bawal. Actually naman kasi kahit yung staff sa MAAP,
Yeah.
they are
Only policy.
we are enforcing English only kasi sa MAAP,
Yeah.
not only to the students.
Yeah.
Even down to the security guards. Kasi Admiral Santos believes that for some employees, especially for those who are locally based in Mariveles, if they are well trained also in MAAP during their job, they can get, hindi naman sa they will leave us, but we will be very happy if they will get the better opportunities because of how they were, what is the normal inside MAAP.
Tsaka kasi, of course, the maritime industry is a highly global industry.
Yes.
Diba? Especially, ikaw, nakailang,
Yes.
yung companies mo, anong countries
Ano
ba
naman?
based?
So, I was with the Japanese.
Oo.
They sponsored for my studies. And I
Right.
stayed there for a while. Then I got, after dung land-based stint ko, I was with the Germans. So, iba din yung culture doon. And now, I'm with the Switzerland-based company. It's a Swiss company but with Italian roots.
Okay.
So mas diverse doon. And of course in the cruise ship kasi we are promoting diversity not only sa crew but also especially in the officers now that they are it's like we're like the first group of officers na Filipino on the company.
Oh.
So we are like 5 MAAP cadets there.
Puro
Five MAAP graduates. So now I think now we're like 10 already. Tapos puro from MAAP lahat.
Double agad.
So kasi merong there's a different dynamics on the cruise ship, unlike sa cargo ship that we all know that they're like 24 to 30 people. Swerte na if there are 30 people. But they are like 30 days, 28 days, 15 days on at sea, tapos mag-shore for a while, then biyahe uli. Sa amin, every day, plus parang hindi naman required, but we are really encouraged to mingle with the guests. So merong hospitality aspect yung
Alright, kasi cruise.
Kasi cruise tas officer tapos
Yes.
pinapakita yung faces namin sa monitors at there's
Parang may parade pa. Di ba may parade pa kayo?
minsan may
Yung mga
meet the officers.
Oy, mga
Diba,
ganyan.
ganon.
Celebrity kayo sa...
Oo, tapos magpapapicture sila, tita, sila. Kasi may mga Filipino passengers.
okay.
So,
Syempre.
so
Proud.
may proud
Oo,
tita.
heritage.
Tapos proud din sila.
Oo,
Ganon.
ganito.
Yes, may mga ganon encounters kami. Kaya medyo nagagamit din yung training sa MAAP that we are trained for etiquette.
Yes.
Kasi may fine dining moments kami doon. We are trained to how to mingle with different nationalities, how to be sensitive with them kasi
Cultural sensitivity
yung pwede sa
is very
ibang
important.
nationality might be offensive on another country, another person. So, medyo ano din, iba din talaga. So, yung akala namin na tinitake for granted namin na etiquette and protocol class with Vice Admiral Santos. Ngayon, nung nag-cruise ship na kami, parang, alam namin
pala
itong,
yun.
kaya maraming fork, gano'n. Tapos tatlo yung fork, tatlo yung knife. Bakit may spoon na ganito?
Meron pala ganang training sa MAA.
Merong may etiquette and protocol class with Vice Admiral
With Vice
Santos.
Vice Admiral.
Siya mismo.
Yes, exciting yun. I don't know if they, I think they still continue it kasi it's like a preparation for the hop.
Hop.
Yung parang
Ball.
parang JS Prom. Ganon.
So,
Yes.
yun. At least maano yun, na ano yung namin, knowledge. Kasi nga, di ba, from ano yung mga childish na na behavior to gentleman
medyo,
to officer, parang ganun, mold.
Yung
Ay,
proper
simpleng
decorum
yung
sa
kay Vice
mga...
Admiral na simpleng table etiquette during
Yes.
fine dining. Malaking tulong yun kasi, for example, pag lumalabas ka sa ibang country, tapos syempre gusto mo rin naman pumunta sa mga hindi mo pa napupuntahan, di ba?
Pag naka-shore
Pagkain,
leave
di ba?
ka na.
Oo, or gusto yung mga
Tapos one time nga, tanong pa, ay, sir, paano mo gamitin ito? Ang dami naman kubierto.
ganon. Kasi for example, di ba nasa, you're in France, tapos di ba, social, tapos magpa-fine dining ka.
Kasi yung mga seaman naman, sige, kaya na natin to.
Kaya na natin mag-pay
So,
eh.
papasok na tayo. Tapos, mabibigla sila. Wow, fine dining pala to.
Fine dining pala.
Ano gagawin?
Ang daming baso, ang daming fork, ang daming knives. Kaya,
Turo pala sa inyo.
so hindi lang technical yung preparations, parang life preparations talaga
Even
pag
the
sa
social
mga-
skills and everything.
Yes.
Wow.
Kaya,
Na dapat ang butter hindi ginagawang sandwich sa fine dining. May ganon.
May ganun si Vice.
May ganon talaga. Kasi yun yung unang niya tinuturo talaga. Yung bread etiquette. Oo.
Paghawa.
Yung
Huwag
bread
mong lalagariin yung yung meat.
Bread.
Oo, ganon, may ganon.
Yung lalagariin.
Okay, talaga palang... So, hindi ka na nahirapan mag-adjust. Kasi from ano ka, di ba? From tanker to...
From bulk carrier to
Bulk
container to bulk carrier to cruise ship.
to cruise ship. Okay. So, ano naman, from yung experience nyo sa MAAP, yung sa ano naman, sa mga welfare services naman ng AMOSUP. Kasi 'di ba bukod sa MAAP, ano pa ba yung mga service units ng AMOSUP, Miss Lara? Meron tayong
Hospitals. So, maybe if makashare kayo ng any personal experience na natulungan kayo ng AMOSUP, apart from this maritime education, yung parang how AMOSUP touch your life.
Yeah.
Parang
Yes.
yung kanina medyo parang practical na siya.
Practical pa rin, more on the technical
Yeah.
side.
Technical.
Education.
So, yeah.
Ano matatawag dito? Kasi ma'am, taga Bicol ako eh. So, every time nalalabas ako sa Manila, wala talang matuluyan. Di ba? So, we have AMOSUP dorm.
yung
Sailor
Sailor's
Home.
Home. Okay.
Nagatid sa atin kanina yung
Naghatid sa atin kanina yung service.
Yung service ng
Maraming
Sailor
salamat po.
Kadete pa kasi ako nun eh. So, we are not, hindi pa talaga kami member,
Yes.
but we have the privilege kahit pa paano to stay. So, isa yun sa naging perks na actually tulong to ni JM pa nun eh.
Sobrang
Nalabas ako ng Manila eh.
Uh-uh.
I need na matutuluyan kasi hassle pa kung magdodorb ako sa iba. Nandiyan na may AMOSUP. So, malaking tulong. Tapos, ngayon, member na rin naman ako. So, parang, okay, nafe-feel ko yung pagiging member ko kasi nan-dorm, then may hospital, for dental, mga ganon.
Pag may findings.
Oo.
So, kumbaga, advantage talaga. Tapos, aside from that, iniisip ko lalo na yung matatagal ng AMOSUP member is, yung pera nila is nandyan as savings. Kasi may nababalitaan ako pagka retired nila, may nakukuha sila. So, sabi nila, uy, nakaka-shock naman, ganito na pala naipon ko. So, out of nowhere, nakakapag-ipon pa rin sila through AMOSUP. Not just the benefits na may hospital or Sailor's Home, pero yung savings na after retirement, may pera sila, may makukuha sila.
Provident Fund.
Oo, provident fund.
Yeah.
So, ayos na ayos yung
Ang daming services, no?
Madaming services.
Yung Sailor's Home, libre pa yan.
Yeah, may breakfast
May
pa.
breakfast pa.
May hatid sundo pa
May
sa airport.
patuwalya pa yan.
May patwalya.
Yes. Tsaka may gym, ano pa bang
May welfare
May
area
sauna.
tayo, may
Ayan,
sauna.
sauna. Oh.
Tapos yun nga, di ba if now we have like 3
Oo, sa Intramuros pa
Sailors
lang.
1, Sailors 2, Sailors 3.
May table tennis pa and billiards.
Yeah.
So may aside from the living abode nung seafarers while in Manila, yung may recreation.
Recreation,
Tapos syempre
yes.
bonding with, we have our monthly bondings of the seafarers.
Night. Oy,
Party.
nung nakaraan sino yung guest?
May pa Ina Raymundo.
Oh.
Si
So-
JM nasa harap siya.
May ano siya.
Yung picture mo.
May ano siya, may
Kay Ina Raymundo.
Tapos we cater for all ages kasi we have Ina Raymundo, then we have the singing queen.
From Itbulaga.
From
Right,
Itbulaga.
Itbulaga.
Oh, yes.
So masaya yung mga
Nung
young
nakita ko nga yung
seafarers.
picture niyo, sabi ko, ay, akala ko may new member. Si Miss
Naman,
Lara
si
pala
Miss
yun.
Lara. may paano tayo, may pang young members
Doon ako
tayo.
sa story ni JM. Ganun.
Oh, namin, ni random photo namin si Miss Ina Raymundo, which is a friend of
Ina
Amo Soup. If it's a
Yes,
friend of
oo.
Amo Soup.
Actually, every month, di ba? May,
Yes.
every end of the month, si Doc Oka nag-host ng Seafarers Party sa Amazon.
Pero it's not actually like a big party kasi it's more of the bonding of
Fellowship,
the members.
yes,
Kasi
fellowship.
the officers, plus the staff, plus the members,
yay.
plus the balik-loob members. Yung-
Yeah.
they get
Music,
invited.
food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
may
diba?
music, may food, may drinks, may tas may raffle.
Raffle.
Which is
yeah.
like small gestures of gratitude na lang of Amuso for helping out because it's like it's a union, so basically the contributions that you give, the seafarers give are like being shared by the whole union in one way or another, plus the benefits, plus the welfare services natin. So so that nobody gets left behind. I think I can remember a story when I was there, like there's somebody that needs financial support pero inactive member na siya. So hindi nila alam na may provident fund yung kailangan he needs medical attention. So I think I can remember Dr. Oka and the board approved because of the longevity. It's like 40 years na siyang member. The longevity of service that he can still avail, and he get a considerable amount of provident fund kasi hindi niya alam na may provident fund siya. And it's a big help.
Yeah.
Gumaling yung seafarer and he didn't spend anything because of the Amo Soup Hospital. Then he still have the provident fund to restart or do something for his future and his family kasi hindi na siya makasakit ng
Yun ang
barko.
nakakatuwa kasi in the previous weeks, feature na namin yung Siemens Hospital, yung Provident Fund, and may mga information na talagang gusto nating mahatid sa members natin. Like, sa Siemens Hospital natin, meron tayo dyang oncology center, tsaka dialysis center.
Which is
Can you imagine?
expensive. It's
Yeah,
really expensive.
free for members and dependents.
Ay, kakagamit ko lang last week.
Talaga?
Meron na tayong dental x-ray machine.
Oh, yes.
Which is laging hinahanap
Oo.
for medical or before a procedure can be done. So before we refer them to our friend hospitals outside. But now we have it
We have
now.
our own na.
We have our
Yes.
own. They just need to pre-book. Pre-book. Parang pre-register for
Yeah.
the appointment and we have it already. Kasi and it's like a modern x-ray. It's not
Yeah.
like the basic ones that old facilities have. We have a very brand new one na parang may robot na umiikot yung x-ray, hindi ikaw yung gaganon sa x-ray.
Yung modern na,
Very modern.
na x-ray machine. So, whenever you visit Amos, syempre, lagi kayong akit sa panahon. Ilang months ba yung contracts nyo usually?
Ako kasi 8 months.
8 months. Ikaw?
Ako medyo short contracts.
Short
But in a
contracts
regular yung interval. So, in the company, it's like 4 to 5 months on, 2 months, 60 days off. But now, kasi since I'm new in the company, it's like I took 7 months on for the first contract. Then I will have a 3 months off. Kasi may event sa December, which is later on yan natin. Tapos I'm gonna go back around December, January. So I'm gonna do the 4 months on, 2 months, 60 days off cycle.
Kasi every time na nandito kayo, pag balik nyo sa Amos Soup, mga tao, very warm, parang family, parang, it's like you never left.
Yeah, it's like you never left.
tambay sa MAAP satellite
Yung
office.
diba, yung galing talaga on board tapos walang matulog at pupunta doon.
Oo.
Welcoming talaga sila.
Oo. Sa Sailor's Home 3 ka na, sa bago. Yung bago. Tapos sa baba may museum.
Miss Museum. Ayun pala, yung museum natin. That, we opened last
Museum
year.
ng Daragat.
Last year or this year?
Last year.
We opened last year.
Nung ating anniversary last. Tama ba last year na yun?
November 11,
November 11 last
2023.
1 year na pala siya.
Oo.
Kala ko this year lang.
And then, yun nga pala, para sa mga viewers, kung meron kayong mga exhibit, lalo na kung active seafarer kayo or dependent kayo ng isang active seafarer at meron kayong mga artwork na gusto nyong i-feature sa Museo Mandaragat, pwede kayong mag-email or mag-contact sa AMOSUP Contact Center. Mamaya i-share ni Ms. Lara yung details ng AMOSUP Contact Center. Pwede rin kayo mag-reach out sa Facebook namin kung gusto nyong ma-feature sa Museo Mandaragat yung inyong mga artwork. Yan. Okay. So, medyo ang bilis ng oras. Medyo, patapos na tayo sa lagay na yon. Okay. So, ano na lang ang message ninyo sa mga young aspiring seafarers?
Nagtuturoan kami kasi medyo hindi na young. Pero young pa rin daw. Pasok pa po sa age requirement ng youth sa United Nations. So, pwede pa hanggang next
Youth
year.
pa rin.
Youth pa rin. So, to young aspiring seafarers, if you like, you need to be ready. You need to be ready on the profession that you want to go in. Kasi it's not a joke. Then, hindi lahat masaya, like what you watch in TikTok, in YouTube, what you see on Facebook na gumagala. I'm not a believer, and I kinda disapprove if somebody says that you want to go seafaring to see the world for free. I'm not a believer of that. Diba? Ang daming mag-react. Pero it's not free. You pay with time, you pay with the isolation that you will have, you will pay with the distance that you'll have with your families, you will pay with hard work, you will pay with sacrifices. The shore leaves are rewards. But if you want to go to the industry, you need to be decided. Kaya kailangan i-prepare niyo yung sarili niyo, not only yourself but also to your family, kasi they will be the receiving end of the sacrifices then, but also they are the ones who is the receiving end of the rewards of the industry. So sa mga estudyante natin, kung may nakikinig na gusto magmarino, hold on lang. And good luck sa inyo, and I hope in the future magkita-kita tayo on the ships or shore leaves.
Yes.
Mas maganda yung shore leaves.
So yun, tama yung sinabi ni Sir JM na sa mga aspirant dyan, marino, ihanda nyo yung sarili nyo. It's not easy. Parang yung mga nakikita nyo, di ba, sa mga social media na nagbo-broadcast lang kasi happy sila. Actually, yun lang yung way nila to divert yung loneliness. Ang masaklap kasi sa pagbabarko is malayo ka sa pamilya. So, despite na sabi natin may internet na tayo, di mo pa rin yun mapapalitan ng yung presence mo or nandyan sila palagi sa tabi mo. So, sa mga aspirant, lakasan nyo yung loob nyo. Meron ako kasing mga kakilala na nagustuhan lang kasi sabi nila maganda. Tapos yung mga instructor sabi, yun lang yung sinasabi ng mga instructor minsan maganda dun. Kukwento tapos sabihin may mga
mga friends
doon.
Friends in Brazil. Which is I honestly I never heard from any instructor because I had that school outside Manila and I had MAP. And for MAP instructors, actually I never heard about it.
Those remarks.
Laging ang remarks sila, you need to be ready. It's a dog eat dog world there kasi we have other nationalities. Kaya yun.
So yun. Actually, yan, naririnig ko kasi sa dati sa mga kasama ko Sabi nila, hindi na ako magano kasi akala ko ganito yung ganito yung buhay ng marino. Simple lang. Pa YouTube, ganun. Pero kabaliktaran nun is yung hardship kasi despite sa yung mga challenges nga, nandyan yun din yung, 'di ba, diversity.
Yeah.
Madami kang salamuha. One time nga yung kaklase ko is tawag dito na culture shock siya dahil sa Italian. So yun, kakaano ng Italian is parang na culture shock siya. So, nag-stop talaga dahil doon. But then, he is okay now.
Yeah. So you just really have to be resilient and to
dapat
be
talaga
ready.
Malakas ang loob.
Oo.
Resilient,
Tsaka
ready.
yung syempre yung mga natututunan mo talaga sa loob ng school, i-apply mo.
Mm-mm.
Then, aside from that, lalo na kung galing ka naman sa mataas na school, mag-ano ka pa rin, yung kumbaga, huwag ka masyadong mapagmataas.
Huwag siya mataas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kasi
Dapat
hindi naman
marunong
lahat
makibagay.
maano kayo, matao dito. Maintindihan ka. Meron nga doon, sabi nila, "Ay, ito ganyan to." Pero,
Kasi galing sa ganito.
Ito ganito. Tapos hindi naman pala ganun kagaling. Di ba? So, mas maganda, ipakita mo na lang yung kung anong kaya
Yung
mo.
galing mo. Mhm.
Galing mo. Huwag ka nang tao dito, huwag ka nang mag-remarks or something na makakasira sa tao, ganyan.
So parang keep your feet firmly on the
From the
ground.
ground then, but walk the walk.
Tsaka
And
number
talk the
one,
talk.
yung parang pakikisama.
Pakikisama.
Lalo na for the
Yeah.
longest time, or like for months, doon lang kayo sa barko eh. Unlike, di ba, pag office ka, uwi ka,
So, yun
Very,
nga. Tapos sa
yung
mga aspirant
relationship
talaga,
also.
pagkasampan nyo ng barko, make sure na tao dito, yung well-prepared kayo. For example, sa mga engine cadet, make sure na may dala naman kayong, tao dito, flashlight, kaya
Basic
maliit na-
goods.
basic goods ba? Adjustable wrench, or small notebook na pwede kang mag-jot down.
yes.
Kasi meron akong nakasamang isang chief engineer, Egyptian siya eh. Nagko-compare siya ng kadete. Tapos nagbe-base siya doon. Kumbaga yun yung standard niya. Nagbe-base siya doon. So sabi niya sa akin, yung previous cadet ganito, ganyan. Buti ginagawa mo rin. So yung mag-jot down kasi kailangan yun eh kasi first time mo sa barko.
Yes.
So yung mga basic is dati jot down mo kasi makakalimutan mo yan eh. Sa totoo lang.
You will be overloaded din kasi with
Overloaded
information,
ka.
especially if your first 2 weeks.
So ganun.
So
Sa
write
mga-
it down. Jot
Write
it
it down,
down.
yeah.
Jot down kasi yun.
Yeah.
Tapos wag patamad-tamad actually. May mga naririnig ako ng mga kadete na yun,
They take it too easy.
too easy.
Kasi they're
Tatamad.
cadets.
Tsaka meron din kasing mga mga well-off naman na seafaring. So pagdating sa barko, nasya-shock sila. Then yung mga kasama nila, wala naman magawa. So ganun, parang
That
tamad-tamad lang.
Be prepared sa
Be prepared sa map.
volume ng word.
Promise.
Na dapat di ka choosy, dapat
Hindi ka
flexible
choosy.
ka, dapat alam mo
Dapat
yun.
you have the initiative naman.
Yes.
Yes.
Oo.
Kasi with the cargo ships, you're only, in the engine department, you're only 7 to 8 people. You need to help each other there.
Yes.
It's not that
Have
you
each
don't have a
other's
choice,
backs.
but
Oo.
everybody has the same reason. First is to earn money, second is to go home safe.
Yes, yes.
So you need to help each other there. Kasi hindi kayo pwedeng magtawag ng tao in the middle of the Pacific Ocean
Right.
just to carry something.
Oo.
And another thing is, yung tao dito, yung sa kadete na hindi naman expected sa inyo na malaman nyo kaagad or may share kayo na technical works doon. At least may initiative kayo na mag-abot ng ng tao dito ng mga tools, ganyan, maglinis after overhauling. So, ganun talaga. Expected sa kadete na maging initiative and mindful sa mga trabaho. So,
Okay.
yun lang.
Okay, so marami tayong natutunan ngayon sa ating mga engineers.
Oo.
Last na lang po, ano yung mensahe sa AMOSUP?
Very short but sweet.
Okay, short and sweet. I think they know it already because I'm a tambay. Hindi naman, I always go back every time I go home. They know that and again, I will always repeat that I'm very grateful with AMOSUP, with the leadership of AMOSUP also, and everybody there kasi parang they're like a big factor on who I am now, especially on where I am now. So dati joke lang namin that on pag bumalik ako sa barko, ganon, and I'm slowly I'm keeping my promises to everybody that when I go back, I'm gonna give them chocolates and I mean it's small gesture of saying things that that I always remember where I came from, and I always remember the people who are with me through thick and thin, especially the AMOSUP staff na lagi kong katrabaho every single day when I was there. So, yun lang, so Dr. Oka and Vice Admiral Santos, the lawyers, the vice presidents, down to the drivers, thank you and keep it up. I always say when I go visit na wag na ako, because we still have a lot of members that needs the support of AMOSOP, which AMOSOP always gives naman, and will never say no, especially to our members.
Okay.
I agree kasi we're grateful talaga sa AMOSOP, and with their help, lalo na kung wala talang AMOSOP, wala din maap siguro eh. So we are grateful and thankful kasi yun nga, with their help, guidance siguro as seafarer, a member, yung tulong nila talaga is malaki. Tulad nung sinabi nga ni Sir Eras, di nila alam na may Providence Fund, ganun, at least may makukuha sila as savings nila, parang ganun. So, for me, I'm very thankful kasi personally, natulungan nila din ako sa everyday life ko after graduation, and kay Vice Admiral and Dr. Oka, nakasama ko rin in short time with the help of JF.
Nabibis yung age ko.
Ganon. So, thank you so much sa AMOSOP and more powers.
Okay, thank you for your message at sa mga tips kanina sa mga aspiring seafarers natin. So, Ms. Lara, paano nga ba tayo masusubaybayan ng mga viewers sa ating socials?
Okay, so tuloy-tuloy ang serbisyo natin sa ating mga miyembro at sa kanilang mga dependents. Meron tayong AMOSOP Contact Center. So actually matagal naman na to. Meron tayong trunk line na 632-8527-8491 hanggang 98. At ngayon, nagkaroon po tayo ng, maaari rin po kayong tumawag sa inyong mobile phone using Globe and Smart. So, kahit na wala kayong landline, directly using your mobile phone, pwede kayong tumawag sa 63945-795-5345 at sa Smart naman ay 63920-437-1496. At I believe naka-flash din yun sa inyong mga screen kung kayo ay nakikinig sa ating Facebook page.
And socials natin.
At of course, hindi lang din po tayo humingi ng like and follow sa ating mga tagapanig. Pero dahil po meron tayong AMOSOP official Facebook page at AMOSOP official Facebook group kung saan tayo po ay nagbibigay ng mga updates. May mga events po tayo dyan, din po tayo nagpo-post. Kung meron tayong kaganapan, nagpaparegister online tayo. So, mahalaga po na tayo ay mag-like and follow. At of course, para po sa mga official videos, meron tayong AMOSOP official YouTube channel. Please subscribe.
Please like and subscribe.
At para naman po sa mga talagang detalyadong benefits of welfare and programs of AMOSOP, we have our official website at www.amosop.org.
Yes. At syempre, kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan yung MAAP, Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific. Meron din silang website, ang
maap.edu.ph, and ongoing ang ating applications for cadets.
So, para sa mga gusto mag-entrance exams, from October to December ata
Yes,
yan.
for the entrance exams, we are going all around. Actually, we are kasi I'm working again. So, during vacation. So, we're going around the country. Pa-check na lang po yung schedules natin sa website ng MAAP, which is MAAP, again, maap.edu.ph.
Okay. So, maraming salamat po muli sa aming mga tagapakinig, taga-subaybay. Salamat sa mga kasama natin ngayong araw na guests, si 3rd Engineer JM Hieras and 3rd Engineer Alvin Aquido. And salamat din sa mga kasama natin sa Radyo Pilipinas, si Ms. Susan Aison, si Mr. Milo Jonella, Mr. Ray J. Arevalo, Erwin Tanyano at Jerome Toledo. At syempre, kay Mr. Lara San Juan from AMOSOP also. Ito po ang Alagang AMOSOP at ako po si Camille Simburan. Maraming salamat!
All aboard sa talakayan. Palalimin pa ang inyong kaalaman. Alagang AMOSOP. Dito sa Radyo Pilipinas World Service.